Yasuo! It's the right word here, I don't take bribes.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
What's up YouTube and welcome to Kennen Yasuo Allegiance. So whenever new cards get added to the game and any of them say the word recall or stun on them, people usually get pretty hyped about trying to combine them with Yasuo. I think we all know what I'm talking about here. And with a very strong and versatile recall package that recently got added, there's actually a case to be made for Yasuo to be somewhat competitive. The core idea is to stall the early game with Eye of the Dragon spam. If we don't find Eye of the Dragon, we go Gifts from Beyond Crescendum. Eye of the Dragon is our only 2-cost follower. We activate her right away and we should be good to go. We can use Sonic Waves to use the Dragon Links to trade effectively into our opponent's threats, remove something like a Poppy while at the same time spawning more Dragon Links. And we can of course also use that on our quick attackers like Kennen or like Yasuo for some value trades. In the mid game, our main goal is to control the board while also leveling both of our champs, and that should be pretty easy. We either get multiple Eye of the Dragons that continuously spawn Dragon Links, so that's one way to level up Kennen, and the other one would just be Kinku Wayfinder, who is guaranteed to pull 2 cannons usually. Then the third one is Godwillow Seedling onto cannons, giving you another cannon in hand that you can then use on the ephemeral cannon. So that would be the signature spell Lightning Rush on the ephemeral cannon, shuffling another one in your deck, having one in hand, and then Kinku Wayfinder can pull 2 cannons out again. And to support that cannon level up as well as a defensive option, we have spells like Recall or Retreat Return. Just keep in mind, if you have multiple cannons on board, if you recall one, you can't replay him immediately because he turns into the champion spell. Should we run out of steam, we have Sai'nen Thousand Tail as well as Shadow Assassin to refill our hand. Deep Meditation works wonders as well. Not quite sure about the exact ratios. You can go up on these a bit if you run out of steam too often. But keep in mind that with Godwillow Seedling, the card is super flexible. We can play this on Sai'nen Thousand-Tailed. We can recall or retreat Sai'nen, and therefore we can draw a lot more cards than it looks like at first sight. And as an effective finisher or a way of flipping the game state around, we have Minah Swiftfoot currently as a one-off. Yone is also in consideration. It just kind of depends on what type of decks you're running into. Apart from that, we have spells that provide a lot of optionality. Gifts from Beyond, of course, can also be used in other ways, except for just Crescendum. We have Twin Disciplines, can be used both offensively, defensively. Concussive Palm can help to stall, but can also help to set up a big offensive turn or remove something with Yasuo. Homecoming as well. Value tool if you put it on something like Sai'nen to recall, but also hinders your opponent's game plan, slows them down, levels your champions. And we have Deny and Notify as disruptive or protective tools as well. And that's it for the deck. Keep some things in mind. First of all, board space can be an issue if you continuously spawn Dragon Links, or if you play Kinku Wayfinder, make sure you don't mill those cannons. And another thing to note is that this deck can be very grindy. We don't really have a super effective direct finisher. We rather try to remove all of our opponent's threats, stall their game, make them run out of value while we continuously refill, and therefore it might take some time to close out the game. Of course, you can meme around with cards like Children of the Forest, maybe play more Minahs or try some other ways of finding some finishers in this deck, but the list felt pretty coherent in what it's trying to do. So stall with Eye of the Dragons, level up your cannons, get a cannon army with Wayfinder. They either take over the game on their own, or you additionally have a Yasuo, making those Mark of the Storms hurt so much more on the opponent's side. And I feel like this should more or less be the best Yasuo deck around right now, even though the true carry of the deck is Kennen. Yasuo actually feels fairly useful here by making the Mark of the Storms deal 7 damage instead of 2, and that can be quite huge in mid-rangey or controlly and grindy matchups. And if you need some inspiration on how to play this deck, here are some gameplay examples. Do you even play Kennen turn 1? Against, like in this matchup? I suppose I still keep him. Oh, we're gonna have to block off here.
I possess the secret of Kung Fu. In range.
Can't really let this live, right? It's way too important for my opponent.
Let me see your technique.
The issue is if I do this, then Wayfinder can only pull one cannon.
Tempest gathers. It still gathers.
Maybe I'd rather protect this one.
If you can fight, show me.
There's nothing wrong with cannon. That's highly debatable. Alright, Seedling's a good draw.
Ready, aim.
Lightning Rush into Nopify, but I think Seedling is just better. So, okay, let me think this through. If I do it in my opponent's turn, I get another cannon in my opponent's turn. Not that it matters too much at this point. Can't shut down the trigger anyway, might as well take it.
Your mod is here to say hi.
Hello back to my mod, thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks Mo, it's been a while. What does copium mean? Ooh. It's basically whenever you have a desperate reaction to something. Whenever you're really, really hoping for something, although it's super unlikely, that's when you're on copium. I mean, I think I just play Mr. Hazagi here, right? I miss out on the... I don't really miss out on this cannon, I can just play him later. Lightning Rush, I only get a Dragonling if I Nopify. I'd rather Nopify a Harpoon than a Make It Rain, though. Like, you desperately hope for Yasuo to be viable? Yes, that's some serious copium.
I'll shoot the wings off a built one.
Careful where you point that thing.
I Nopify the Harpoon. Okay, wide play. And now the recall spam begins. This guy, seriously. So we definitely shoot this right away to not give our opponent a plunder trigger. Steel Tempest GP. Yasuo probably has to block the 3-3. And we protect with Twin Disciplines.
Time to get rich. Welcome to try.
Asagi! Osorio! Athena, thank you for the 4 months. I can level Yasuo here. But then I would lose out on the opportunity to Nopify or Twin, so it doesn't really make sense. Okay. GP is toast.
Carved from the savage code.
Don't I just go hard on removing her? Cannon Mark of the Storm just shouldn't be 0 mana. Yeah, whenever you can spam generate anything at 0 mana, it's very problematic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just get rid of Sejuani here. Sonic Wave, Twin Disciplines offensively. That is a total of 5 mana. If I want to keep Nopify up, I can't play Eye of the Dragon, but I don't really need her. Check this out. My 1-drop removes your top-end champion that you built your whole deck around. I love it. I'm tempted to play the Eye, but I don't really want to tap under Nopify. So I will control myself. What happens first? He levels and then he strikes for 1? Oh, he strikes for 2 pre-leveled. Alright. That's actually good to know. Make Mark 1 mana, you kill the card. Yeah, definitely, but you basically need to rebalance the champion in some other way.
Bow to no one.
Well, that's not good. I guess I can just recall him. And Sejuani hits me. Not much else I can do though, right? Could recall right now, it doesn't really benefit me.
Stand and fight.
How much do I need Yasuo here? Recall Kennen? I don't think Recall Kennen makes too much sense. The issue is if my opponent freezes board, Yasuo is kind of useless. I could try to recall this, but it's super mana inefficient. I think I like Recall Kennen the most. But that, of course, I will do next turn. Probably just let this slide. Like, as soon as the Sejuani is gone, Yasuo is super useful again. But as soon as the Sejuani is gone, I should be winning anyway. I want to recall pre-combat. What's my finisher in this deck? We don't really need a finisher because Yasuo and Kennen kind of clear out everything that our opponent can play.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
I am lightning. I break the wind.
Finisher is usually just, yeah, having a full board of cannons, of Eye of the Dragons. And our opponent not having a board.
I don't change fate, but I can see
So we know opponent has a warning shot. If I attack, I get the guaranteed stun. I can force getting blocked. So what I could do is Sonic Wave. Let's think this through. Sonic Wave, one of these. We have 3 marks in hand. Opponent freezes, we use 1 mana, we're on 6. Lightning Rush. On Sejuani, replay Kennen, Pew Pew. We still have... Yeah, that's actually a good play.
This is the best.
Now we can triple mark. Recall Kennen for an additional 2. Replay him, 4th mark, remove Sejuani. And we still have Nopify mana. We can actually play the Eye of the Dragon first. Name of the song? I can't tell you, unfortunately. Some song within a 2-hour playlist. Oh, I did mess up slightly. We don't have Nopify mana anymore after I replay Kennen. Oh, it's a 4 mana deny. I can't even Nopify it. The robbery. Okay, we only have 1 Kennen left in deck. That's a good draw, though.
Gotta go with the flow.
Ooh, that's... Like, opponent not swinging in is peculiar. Gives me the opportunity to get more marks. I think at this point I want to recall Sai'nen though. But I want to clear out Sejuani, right? She's already half dead. Could Calibrum this? Could chill out first.
Safety will cost you.
Okay, maybe we'll recall Sejuani after all. Yeah, we don't really have a recall target. All cards benefit our opponent when they're being recalled. Recall Kennen, my opponent swings in. Doesn't make sense. I think that means Calibrum on the Zap.
Tempest gathers. It's still gathering.
Gravitum Sejuani? Doesn't help a lot, does it? It does prevent some damage. Maybe you are right. I was already half ready to Homecoming Sejuani, but maybe we want to keep her damaged. I like recalling Sai'nen more than Kennen here.
Approximately 31,536,000 seconds later, and I am still here. Woot woot. Happy to support you. Hashtag Timo forever.
Hashtag Timo forever. Thank you so much, Julio. I didn't know that's how long a year is. That is a lot of time. Cheekster, thank you so much for the tier 1 as well. Alright, wait, let me think this through first. I feel like this turn might be pretty complex. We sent these in for sure to force some sort of reaction out of our opponents. Yeah, we should be fine here.
Ever consider a hedging career?
We get 3 marks. In theory, we can kill Sejuani. Not that it makes a difference here. I'm just a bit paranoid about hand size here. Gumner Balls, thank you for the prime as well. Thanks for the support, everyone. Do we greed another eye first? We probably should. Or we go Calibrum. Calibrum on the elusive might make more sense. Let's do this first and see how our opponent reacts. What do you think about Braum Pantheon for a Fated deck? I feel like Freljord has some good buffs like Take Heart, and granting buffs is something you'll want to do with Braum. As it is. It sounds inconsistent, but it might be worth exploring. I think I want to burn the mana. I feel kind of uncomfortable casting Gravitum here. Sorry, casting Calibrum here. That is a peculiar attack. I want to copy Sai'nen here. I think I can let this cannon die. I'm not sure about it, but I think I can. I really underestimated God Willow Seedling. The card's kind of cracked. I thought it was mediocre at first, but damn. Oh, you wish! Get that weak stuff out of here. So Eye of the Dragon into Calibrum. Next turn Sai'nen and we lifesteal a lot. Damn, Shock Dollar coming in within 19 months. Thank you, thank you. GG. It's probably GG. Like, Dreadway can still be scary, Dreadway into GP. As of right now, I kind of don't have a pressure type of win condition myself neither, right? Here we go. That's gonna pull the last cannon.
Hello, new best friend.
How do we do this? I think I like playing Sonic Wave here. Yeah, I can't really pass. It's not unlikely that my opponent plays Gangplank, that's the only issue. But like, if the attack goes through, we're kind of fine anyway. Just putting the attack buff here because technically my opponent doesn't really have to block. And I'd rather force the block.
I'm not greedy, my friend.
I love BMing people who miss allegiance. Okay, Wayfinders are useless at this point.
Pain is nothing.
Okay. So I want to keep as many recall effects as I can for Kennen, right? So I just... Do I recall this? I can threaten Sejuani with Yasuo. Let me think about this for a second. I don't want to play another Sai'nen. So I can override it. Maybe just this into Concussive Palm.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Ride onward.
I think I actually like this and then just playing Gifts from Beyond for the second spell trigger. We should win on the open attack, right? Yeah, there's no reason for me to notify this just to push damage onto Sejuani. She goes back to hand anyway. Doesn't really matter at this point. Gravitum can clear out the blocker right now. It does make our open attack stronger. But yeah, that's exactly why I wanted to keep mana open. And that should be it.
Never gets any lighter.
Take it up with my friends.
Well, I don't have protective spells anymore. But Make It Rain would need to hit both of these. GG! So Gangplank Sejuani didn't pass the Yasuo test.
One step
Must be
redemption.
a trash deck. Pantheon Taric. That's... should be a pretty good matchup for us. Like, we just have too many ways of stunning. That's also a better opening hand than the last one. I think we chill out and see if we can make use of the Mark of the Storm. There's no reason for us to do anything here. We'll just go turn 3 Gifts from Beyond and we can still play the second eye. I almost thought I clicked end round accidentally. Pulse went up to 120.
Breathe in, breathe out. Not my fists. It is time.
YOLO.
I see the heavens aflame, gods burning in stars.
Oh no! A unit got silenced and I only play 15 recoils in my deck. Not sure what to do. Okay, no cap though. How do I trigger 2 spells this round?
I have mastered the rain, lightning, and cloud styles.
Just Palm? Palm is too important though. It's probably just a twin. Yeah, 3 God Willow seedlings and a frickin' what, like 5 recall effects in hand, but not finding any. Card games suck sometimes. Ouch. Yeah, definitely need to keep this alive. One of Monastery seems solid. Yeah, I could see it. But this list already struggles with board space quite often. Oh, this is awkward. Could just send this in, play Wayfinder, use the Marks, but then I mill the Dragonling. And this in, suicide it. I don't like it. Pass? Pass looks good. Big thank you for the insightful and always informative content. I'm happy to share it. Grüße aus Köln, Grüße zurück. How's it going? It's going. I'm kind of struggling to find the right draws, but apart from that, it's quite nice. Did I already buy Santa Braum? No, I didn't. What kind of Braum deck would I even play, though? Kennen sounds like a South Park character. Oh no, they killed Kenny. Somewhat accurate, yeah. I think that's a good draw. I just can't really play it this round. Okay, this benefits me greatly.
Everyone here? Let's go.
The rounds are bound with plating.
This is tempest.
I need board space anyway. I think I can kill both of these off. I'd probably double mark the white flame if it tries blocking. And whatever Blade Keeper blocks gets resonating struck.
Like my blade?
I mean, if the white flame blocks here, I don't think I care. That is more important to kill. Okay, valuing this higher than the cannons is interesting. Summon 3 of each at this point.
Today we say
Okay. So Sai'nen into Palm, maybe? We're surely palming the White Flame. We can start off with this. Retreat. Wait, retreat, return, palm this as well. It's not really worth it.
1 out of time.
I can just tank 6 damage here, it's no problem.
They will know.
Actually, at this point, if I have Minah in hand already, if I have this to recall, I can probably just block with this. Man, recalling those super stacked Fated units is gonna be fun. I can't really pass though. So I'll save Minah for next round or so.
The dark beckons.
Each life a rare jewel
Okay, I just gotta keep the Nye open for a rally.
worth dying for.
Opponent passes its end round. No reason for me to risk anything.
Yola, are you ready?
Okay, Spell Shield though.
No HP.
Yeah, Minah still looks like the best play. Minah and keep it a knife for a rally.
Feet were made for roaming and kicking.
Is Taric Shyvana really playable? It's okay. It's probably better with Poppy or with Pantheon though. Yo, Maverick, what's poppin'? Okay, this could be scary, but as long as I have a deny, it's okay, I think. And next turn the cannons can take over.
Each life a rare jewel
Okay.
worth fighting for, worth dying for.
Dazzling.
Bleed, we must.
Time to move on.
Unyielding.
Who do I want to take out? Pantheon gets scary next turn, right? I should probably block like this, wait for a combat trick, probably use offensive twin disciplines. Single combat is scary but not super scary. This looks fine, and then cannons can carry. I would like to recall Minah. I don't think it's good. Wait, I don't even have to... Wait, if I Nopify, I kill Pantheon, though. Pantheon is a higher priority target for sure. Defensive Twin saves Minah. That has to be the play. Or recall Minah and play her next round. Kick, kick, kick. But then I tank a lot of overwhelm damage, I don't like it, and I don't kill Pantheon. Just gets replayed.
I die.
And now the fiesta begins.
You will see my final move.
Kennen needs more voice lines for leveling up. Okay, we want a Sonic Wave for sure. It's probably not worth contesting the White Flame, it's too easy to grow.
Like a gale through the valley.
Looks about fine. Protect the cannons. Oh, I missed playing the Resonating Strike. I'm stupid. For no reason, I just missed 2 damage. I'm not gonna play the other marks. What makes sense here? Wave... Well, I could Lightning Rush Wave... Lightning Rush into Wayfinder? That actually makes sense. Or Lightning Rush into End Round. Because my opponent's just waiting for me to get rid of these marks, right? And there's not too much of a point in damaging this further. Waiting for the concede. Still waiting. There we have it. G to the G.